Fuck the countdown timer. It's always a lie anyway. We're sending it. Hold on. Boop. Okay. Hell yeah. What up, party people? Let's fucking go. Can I beat her out? Man, I only vaguely remember what I'm supposed to be doing right here. Yeah. It's a gold bow. Quit looking at me, statues. Whee! Oh, the tab? Okay, so how do you get to the upper sanctum? The key. Ooh, wait. I can make vines climbable now, yeah? Talk to you later. Still a piece of garbage. What up, Scorch? My dude, my boy. My main. I really didn't want to have to go out and around. Whee! Oops. Well.
I hope you have a good reason for flouting my weapons ban.
Yeah, because I'm fucking awesome. That's it. That's the only reason I got. I feel like there's a faster way to get up to where I'm wanting to go. Oh, okay. Imagine. Imagine not looting that. Yoinkies. Up, 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 up. Shiny bow. Not really worth my time. But that's okay. Because I think there are climbable vines somewhere around here. Who up for getting they city? Me, dog. What up, Luna? How you doing? Also locked. Do I need to talk to you for anything?
Salve, friend. Welcome to life. That's good. If you well, we've all. I still. Even if I had seen it, and I'm not saying I have, I couldn't in good conscience give it to you.
Me, I'm surviving.
That's all I'll say.
Reason 530 to let me give you Xbox Game Pass. Oblivion is on there for free. Yeah, but then that's a monthly payment thing.
What you're doing is disgusting, and it's not going to work.
Darn.
Ah.
No being sneaky for me. There was somewhere that had things that I wanted to climb. Damn. Oh yeah. I remember now. Eh. Down in here.
You're not thinking about going into the cistern,
I
are you?
absolutely am. I like being an asshole to him.
Caput murder, aren't you? Nobody's told you about it. So, one day.
Oh man, I didn't realize this.
I know what. Good eye.
Maybe I lied. Get shot. Arrowed. Idiot. Haha. Wait. Did I miss that before? I still don't like that they look at you. Aha. Oop. Yoink. Okay. Aha. Achoo. Huh. Do I? What? Holy hops, Hercules. I'm athletic as fuck. Yeah. Yeah. Hackers, yeah. Well, that's... Hey there.
You. Who are you? Did he send you?
Ain't nobody sending me anywhere. As any archaeologist, true. I'm bad.
Thank you, you're here. You have to help me escape before that monster comes back. I'm Scintilla. I found a way out through the Gate of Horn, but it's locked. So I told him about it, and instead of helping me escape, he locked me up. He wants to keep us all here forever.
Her dad.
Until we're turned to gold. He's a monster. You have to let me go so we can kill him and take his key.
I probably... Omega did not realize whenever I got it.
Sentius, my adoptive father.
I knew it.
Furies help me. I'll castrate and crucify him.
No, you won't. Golden rule.
I don't know. He said the gods are on his side because they don't want us to escape either.
Maybe.
Behind me, there's an aqueduct tunnel bringing water from outside the city, so it should lead us outside.
True.
The only problem is
Should.
it's barred by a heavy locked gate, and he has the only key.
Oh.
I'm going to take that key from around his neck, even if it means I'm done caring about the golden rule. I just want out. There won't be enough time. Just you and me.
Hmm.
There's no time. Wait, did you hear that? He's here. Quick, you have.
Fuck it.
Oh, thank you. Now follow. Wait, did you hear that? He's here. He must be coming in through the door behind me. You distract him. Stay right here and keep him talking while I look for something I can use.
I can shoot him with a bow. That might turn the key to gold. Oh, I have the other bow.
What did you do with Scintilla? Where is she?
As if I'd tell you.
So that is how it's going to be. Oh well, this doesn't change anything for me.
Does it not?
It's a shame, really. If you'd just done what you were supposed to, you'd have been looping through time forever until you gave up and killed yourself. Just like that soft-hearted pleb, Al.
Wow. Wild.
Come now. Surely you didn't think you were the only one here who remembered everything.
Kinda.
You see, my connection to the portal somehow preserves my memories from one loop to the next. Whether that was Proserpina's intention or a happy accident, I'll never know. But I'm surprised you hadn't noticed. Here I was thinking you were a little bit sharper than Al was. Or perhaps you're just more willing to break the rules. He was a moralistic fellow, never once compromised on his principles.
I don't even know what that
And
means.
because of
Principles.
that fatal flaw, he relived this day many thousands of times before we finally had this conversation. I
Uh-huh.
watched him come through the portal each time, always a little older,
Principal? Where?
a little more disheveled, a little more haunted. And when he finally saw the futility of it all, as you're about to, it broke him. He drank a jug of wine, tied a noose around his neck, and took his own life, just before he was shot with a golden arrow. The next time I awoke, you showed up, but you've caught up to where he was so quickly.
I'm super
I'd
cool.
have preferred if you'd given me more time to enjoy the trappings of my success. How many extra days did you give me? Just the 4?
Was it?
Not many.
Wow. Look at me
I'm
go.
sure there'll be another useful idiot who comes along after you're dead. In any case, there's no escape for you except the path that Al took, the path he wrote about on his tablet. What was it? Ah, yes. Better to end it all now than find out what awaits you beyond that portal. So, you discovered my secret. So what? What are you going to do about it? Why? Isn't it obvious? Because I have grown attached to all this. My title, my beautiful villa.
Greed.
The sun on my face, the music of birds chirping. And as long as this day keeps repeating itself, I get to enjoy
Greedy
it all
motherfucker, right?
over and over again, for eternity. Don't you see? I have found a way to prolong my life indefinitely, to cheat death. I have become, in effect, as immortal as the gods. Can you honestly say you would not wish the same for yourself?
It's the same day, though, dog. Like,
Of course. There's no way you could have succeeded. Every soul who has ever found themselves here
I feel like life
has
at the
broken
same day would be
golden
so
rule.
boring, right?
It is inevitable. Man will always sin sooner or later.
I mean-
Any idiot could tell you this, but where others might see tragedy, I saw opportunity.
Unless instead of it being
As
the
I told
same
you
day
the
for
first time,
him,
I found a way
it's
to
like
cheat
from
death
the
by
beginning.
reliving the same day over and
Oh, no,
over
okay, it is the
again
same day.
forever. And I will continue living long
Yeah, no,
after
that'd be
you're
boring as fuck.
deceased. Do you really think you can take on a Decurion with that flimsy little bow?
yes, but
Who? Scintilla? Where is she?
I'm right here, Father.
what did she do? He lit on fire so fast.
The many shall suffer
I have his
for the
key.
sins
I
of
can
the
open
one.
the gate. Come on, we have to go. Hey,
That does have slightly different
what's
cycles on the
happening to
day.
you? That light, it's so bright.
I don't know what is happening to me. Oh. Oh. I'm getting sucked. I'm getting sucked. Eh?
Hi there. Gave me a bit of a fright. Thought I was in here alone. I'm Al. Well, here I am. I'm sorry, I didn't
Can't
catch
go
your
back in time because he has to create the portal. Created a paradox.
Really? That's strange. I was just reading an old tablet I found here. Well, trying. My Latin is kinda rusty, but the last entry mentioned someone with the same name. It described an event about 2,000
Common name.
years ago. Someone with your name appeared in the city out of the shrine of Proserpina.
Nah, not
Freed an
me.
imprisoned woman named Scintilla, who then murdered her captor, breaking some kind of ancient law. It said he
Such a
attacked
common
caused
name.
golden statues to come alive, hunting down everyone in the city and turning them into gold. Apparently, the only person to survive was Scintilla, while the stranger disappeared in a flash of light.
Actually, that was me. Fuck it, why not?
What? You're saying you were here 2,000 years ago? I'm not sure I understand.
First arrived here, present day, found your corpse hanging from a noose. Fucking
I'm sorry.
straight shooter.
Let me see that. God, why does this writing look so familiar?
Because it's
Spent a
yours.
lifetime in this place, going around and around in circles. This is disturbing. But I don't understand how I could have written it.
I changed the past and your fate.
I
You owe me.
following.
Tell the man who opened a time portal and drew you back in time, preventing it from ever happening.
So you're saying
Aha.
because a man from 2,000 years ago is dead, he never created a time portal, so I never went through it, and that's why I don't remember any of this.
Correct. Easy to follow, really.
I guess you saved my life then, as well as helping that poor woman to escape. That's a lot to take in.
You know what else is a lot to take in?
Maybe we can escape through the same aqueduct Scintilla used, if we can find it.
It's right here in the cistern. Follow me. I don't know how I would know where it is. Also, I know his name is Al, but I keep saying AI, and I'm not sure how I feel about it. Run, 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 run. What?
I'm gonna pause here for a moment and make sure nobody else has ever lured into this temple.
Fair enough.
You go on ahead, and I'll be there soon.
Have fun hammering nothing in no nails, just hitting some wood. Keep at it, buddy. Do I still have my bow? No. Man, so much for me being rich forever because I have magic gold bow. God, not worth at all. Hey, Karen, you bitch.
You're back. But you're alone. Does that mean you didn't find Al?
He's a little dull, yeah. I found him. He'll be here in a moment.
What a relief. Thank you so much. I was beginning to think you'd both become trapped in there. Why don't you tell me what you discovered while we wait?
I discovered your real name, Karen.
Ah, I see. I thought you might. Well, now you know. I suppose you have questions. You can just call me Charon, if you like. I am sorry I was not completely honest with you when we first met. I do not enjoy deceiving people. Believe me, I do not. But I have learned, from 5,000 years of experience,
Fair enough.
that
Please don't
most
murder me.
people find comfort in familiarity, in gradual change, and coming to see the truth in their own time.
Yeah.
That you died, of course. You were dead when I brought you here. My
Oh.
role, as
Well.
the servant of the god of the underworld, has always been to assist the chosen to cross the threshold from the land of the living to the land of the dead.
Uh-huh. How did I die?
Usually, when people do not remember how they died, it is because they suffered a terrible trauma. Most souls would rather not remember.
But I'm so
Ask
curious.
yourself honestly, do you really want to know? As you wish. You were murdered.
Aw.
You were exploring an old tomb when you discovered a cache of forgotten relics, including 2 silver coins of ancient origin.
DBZ recap.
Unfortunately, as you emerged into daylight, you were set upon by 2 thieves.
Aw, that's so
A nearby
lame.
hiker saw the scuffle break out and leapt to your aid, trying to help you recover your bounty.
What a guy.
You both fought bravely, but your assailants were armed.
They always
and
are.
You were not. There was nothing you
Terrible
or your
archaeologist.
ally could have done. He died instantly at the scene.
Was
and
that
you found
Al?
him a few hours later. That man's name was Al Worth. You
Wild.
were each in possession of a sacred coin, called Charon's Opal. by
Should have had a
some.
whip, right?
And so it was my duty to bring you here.
Ah, what's so special about these
Perhaps
coins?
You have heard the tales of the Greeks and Romans burying their dead with a coin in their mouths.
Uh-huh.
To pay the ferryman for passage across the river.
Yep.
Well, those stories contained a seed of truth. But not any coin would do.
Oh?
A long time ago, my master created 1,000 silver coins and had me distribute them across the world.
Only 1,000?
My orders were simple. Whenever a person died in possession of a coin, I was to locate them and ferry them here. That is a question you would have to ask him.
That's why only
if that were
1,000.
still
Never mind.
possible. In light of the path you have chosen, I am just his servant, doing his bidding. Only now, I find myself bereft of purpose. You see, the coins on you and Al were the last of the 1,000 in existence.
Oh?
There is nobody else to ferry here. Nobody to keep you company.
Only there was a way to talk to him.
After
I feel like there's a way to
5,000
talk to
years.
him.
The underworld has finally run its course.
Probably not.
I see no point in keeping you here. But I have to ask one thing. That you keep this to yourself.
Look! Here comes Al now. Al! It's so good to see you. You were gone so long I thought I'd never see you again.
Dang,
track
the
of time
switch
in there.
up.
You wouldn't believe what we found. The ruins of a long-forgotten city. And there was a tablet describing an event 2,000 years ago.
Yeah.
Supposedly, the city was destroyed when a woman murdered a tyrant with the help of, well, my new friend here. I know how crazy that sounds.
Crazy,
Maybe not
right?
That crazy. That woman. I don't suppose her name was Scintilla?
I was not here last
How could you-
stream. Why she turned into a
She left a
Terminator?
tablet of her own. I
She's
stumbled across it while I was waiting here.
she's
I
Charon.
think she meant for you to read it. Here, take a look.
don't know what became of you, or if you'll ever read this, but I want you to know that I will never forget you, or what you did for me. It pains me that so many dear friends were not so fortunate. Ulpius, Sentia, Lucretia, Horatius, Galerius, poor Dooley, and the others. But please understand.
She's 5,000 years
Death is
old.
on my hands, not yours. I will live with the consequences of my actions, and all I can do is move forward, trying to show others the same compassion you showed me. I promise you that saving my life will not be for nothing. Scintilla.
Uh-huh.
Sounds like you meant a lot to her.
Apparently.
I'd love to hear your story, but first, you two look exhausted. Why don't you hop in my boat and rest while I ferry you back to civilization?
Oh ho
Sounds good
ho.
to me.
And you?
Ferry.
Are you ready to go home?
Ferry us home. Ending 2 of 4. Oh, dang. Ending 1 could have ended immediately. Ending 3, I could have done a bit more, and ending 4, I could have done a hell of a lot more. That's the second worst one. I'm assuming ending 1 is the worst one. Number 1 ending can be completed in 2 minutes. God damn. Hold on. I need to... Okay. Well, I'm effectively just waiting for Displaced to play Predator. So there's no reason we can't just, like, keep going, right? Now here's my question, Luna. If I load from here, where I started tonight, can I make my way to ending number 3, potentially ending number 4? Or did I fuck too much stuff up? As long as I don't free her. Alright, fucking sick. I'm blind! Okay, I can see again. Whee! How much money do I have? 6,000? Hell yeah. Don't know how to get ending 3.
That's quite an impressive bow you have.
Are you talking about my cock? She's not. I wish she was, though. Did get ending 4 first try while high. Alright, I guess just, like, fucking flex on me with your elite gaming skills. I'll just be over here feeling bad. Watching everybody poo! Watch me poo. I wonder...
Don't you just love springtime? Salve again, no. Well, it's a long one.
I have time.
I'm a farmer. Always have been. I grew up in a small village in Britannia. One day, when I was about 20, my father and I were in the... My father
blah, blah,
told me
blah.
to run into the house for his axe, and so I did. But by the time I got back, he was bleeding.
No!
And our cart was empty.
Double no!
That was my first encounter with the legions.
Yikes.
My mother died of a broken heart.
Oh, how do I get him elected?
Things went downhill from there.
Ooh, is that a thing I can do?
But I was young. More raiding started before too long. One night, when my sisters and I had nothing left to steal, I got that.
Blah, 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 blah. Okay, I don't care. Sorry to hear that.
I tried to... I got the next thing.
I'm glad things worked out in the end. Blah, 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 blah. Sure.
Thanks, friend. Anyway. Well, but... Oh. I can't see how I could vote for either candidate. Even I could do a better job. Me!
Ever thought of running for yourself?
The idea around once or twice, mainly as a way of getting Dooley set free. God knows Sentius is... But from what I hear, Malleolus has the election stitched up. Nobody's gonna... Maybe that's not such a bad thing. I mean... He talks a lot about freedom, so I'm hoping if he's elected, he'll release Dooley.
He's going to break the golden rule and kill us all.
And how could you... Oh, wait. You've seen it in another time loop, haven't you? Well, in that case, we need to find a way to make sure Malleolus loses. Better yet, get him to withdraw altogether. If you can do that, and Sentius is the only candidate left, I'll run against him.
All right. How do I do that?
All right, friend.
Wonder how much one of these statues is worth on the outside. Don't even talk.
Wow. Are you fully gay yet? Ending 4 is the canon ending.
No idea what you...
I think I have seen that plaque. Sorry.
Oh.
Can't be too careful these days. Head into the caves behind the theater. Turn right, then right again. Oh, and here.
Hell yeah, brother. Thanks.
You didn't get that from me.
Of course not. Whee!
Greetings and salutations.
Greetings, my fellow Greek. Where's the theater? No. This way? Where's the theater? I have accidentally found it so many times. Theater, where are you? And I'm so sorry. I found it. Wait. Did I get the free money? Oh, hey, looty, looty, loot. Go to the caves. You're in my way. You're in my way. Can I only get that after you're alive and I bait you out? Oh, okay.
Citizen.
Citizen. Ooh, hello. I want to climb you. Whee! Up, 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 up we go. Ooh, treasure. Oh, dang. Heckers, yeah. Yeah. Ow. We're okay. Oh. Treasure. Yoink! And then this way. Nope. This way. Haha! Yoinks. Pluto, father of riches. I thought it was gonna be another penis. Chest on the poles and the oh. I figured it out. Stone disc. Kind of looks like a penis. Just the head, no balls. Okay. Ooh, hello. I'm gonna climb you. Magic bow! Whee! Oh. ball damage and all that. I want those. I want those. I want those. Don't look at me. Quit looking at me, Swan. Oh, wait, where's that one? Hold on. Where's that one door? Oh, no, this isn't the key for that. Never mind. Bottle of wine. What am I supposed to do with the bottle of wine? The bottle of wine. Bottle of water.
Wonder how much one of these statues is worth on the outside.
Handsome. Oh, you're
I talked to her once and then never again.
So glad you decided to visit. I'm Aurelia, and I hope I'm not being too forward. There's a light in your...
I know you're a horrible person. Oh, stop it. No, please go on.
What was that? Some kind of joke? If it was, it wasn't funny. I take back. Let's just... Not for a few weeks now. Last time I saw him, he was sitting at a table with Georgius. I remember because they kept looking over their shoulder. The one word I kept hearing was vanishing. And then, the next day, Kubash just... All right.
Cerberus lifts his triple head and lets out his threefold braying.
I'm sure she's probably giving me hints to do things, but I just don't care.
Don't you just love springtime?
Hee hee hee. Yeah. Eh. Haha. Gib. Yoink. Oh no! I wanted to climb on that. Don't de-gold. Yeah. He. Oh. I just got fucking absolutely yeeted. I want your apple. Can't take it though. Oh. Oh, I already got banned. Sick. Fucking suck. Thanks, Scorched. Okay, let's see. If you listen to her, she probably tells you cryptically, you're already dead. She went insane after realizing it herself. Imagine going insane because you found out you're dead. Couldn't be me. How do I get up here? Can I get on your head? I want that plant and that apple. Getting on heads or getting head? Okay. Bad joke? Yes. Wait.
A golden bowl.
Ah, a fellow traveler. Greetings. I'm John.
Greetings. I know. You want to know where I'm from. I really want to ask you some questions.
Your words intrigue me more and more. But yes, very well. Ask me what you will.
Topping them, if you will. Ooh.
Ah, I knew this day would come.
Yeah,
I
you
don't
did.
wish to lie to you, my friend, but even discussing this matter is... Please, let us leave the live coals safely beneath the ash.
No. We foreigners have to stick together, remember?
Very well, but the magistrate would not look kindly upon this, so please keep it.
You got it.
Several months now, I have been sneaking out at night to worship the gods of my ancestors in the temple of Demeter.
Ooh.
Each day, I leave offerings of food in the hope that we may have a bountiful harvest. And yet the next day, when I return, the food is missing.
Whoa. How strange.
So I ask, who or what is devouring the food in this temple?
Good question.
Stranger still. Once I sat in front of my shop like the 100-eyed Argus until dawn to see if I could spot a thief going in. But do you know what I saw?
Nothing.
Nothing.
I was right.
And yet when I went to take a look, my offering was gone. It is bizarre, is it not?
So bizarre, dog.
Of this at the tavern, he offered to help investigate. He went in, and to my dismay,
Oh no.
it is the only Greek temple in the city. Head towards the baths, and it is the last building on your right.
Oh, thanks.
I do not think you should pursue this, my friend.
I
To
do.
be responsible for, but you do not strike me as a kind of person to be deterred by such warnings.
And no door. Okay, so it was back this way. Bee hopping. What up? They kind of let this one fall to shit, huh? Ooh, sneaky, sneaky. Ho 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 ho. Oh, okay. So funny. That one time you looked directly at the secret passage and never investigated it. At that point, I was probably too drunk to even register that I found a secret passage. Not even gonna lie. A liar? I am not. Well, sometimes. A more intact liar. Ah, an invisible wall keeping me from plummeting myself to my death. They say old man, but he does... Oh, okay, no, he does look old. Holy shit.
Welcome, welcome. May I ask your name?
I'm bad.
It's a sincere pleasure to meet you. Tell me, what brings you all the way down here?
Exploration and adventure. All of these things.
Ah, Kabash. I know this man. He came through here some weeks ago.
Did he now?
I will tell you everything I know, but first, a request. I've been living down here alone for many years, with nobody to talk to but myself.
You could literally go upstairs.
The one thing I long for above all else before I die is a good philosophical argument with somebody astute. I'm hoping that person...
Oh shit, we gotta lock in, folks.
Let us find out with this simple question. Have you deduced the name of the god responsible for the Golden Rule?
Pluto.
Excellent. I see you are indeed quite astute.
Thanks.
Very few come to that realization before their time in the sun is over. Now, will you join me in a friendly Socratic dialogue? Wonderful.
Yeah.
Then let me begin with a question.
Question away, dog.
Would you say you know the difference between right and wrong?
Oh, still a piece of garbage. Hey there, Patat. How's it going? How are you? How's your night? How's your Elder Scrolls? Do you want your daily check-in to actually count? Okay, look, I know that there's a bot thing that I can set up and do the things and make stuff happen. I'm just a lazy fuck, plus have other things happening and haven't gotten around to it. About using a Socratic method is so funny to me. We're here to entertain, right? But I might take you up on an offer to just, like, walk me through that shit one day, instead of me having to actually think about it. You helped me so much with setting up Nolvis. I'm more than happy to help you set up StreamerBot. I might hit you up with that offer one of these days that I don't have to run around losing my fucking mind constantly. I'm not sure. It's a complex question.
You are an overthinker too. We're the same then. It is probably why I became a philosopher.
Is it now?
But if you struggle with right and wrong normally, then down here with the Golden Rule, surely your struggle can only have become more difficult.
It has, actually, yeah.
Well, that's reassuring. And the truth is, you're not alone. You see, out there in the world,
yeah, I'm. Oh, okay,
right and
never mind.
wrong was acceptable because our mistakes rarely had consequences. So we would tell lies and bend rules.
We gotta take dinner out of the oven.
Rationalize, and yet still find a way to think of
Don't burn dinner.
ourselves as good people.
That'd be sad.
But under the Golden Rule, morality matters. The slightest wrongdoing could result in a mass execution.
It could.
So to navigate this maze, we would have to be certain about the difference between right and wrong. Wouldn't you agree?
Yes. Whose version of right and wrong?
That is an excellent question, and it leads directly to my next line of inquiry.
Playing into his hand.
let me
What a
ask
champion.
you this. Is there one system of morality which is always perfectly correct, which you could follow in every situation and always do the right thing?
Nope. There's more than
How
one.
can that be? Since they all have differences, it follows that in some cases they would offer different conclusions about what is right and wrong. If there is a correct moral code, then wouldn't it follow that only one can be the correct one?
Depends on the laws and customs of which society you're in. Ooh, maybe there's no correct morality.
Are you sure? Or is it possible that humans...
You think you'll play the Oblivion remaster? I'm definitely gonna pick it up once it goes on sale. I don't feel like paying full price for it, because I'm a cheapo.
So is it up to each of us to decide what right and wrong mean to us individually? Or must we simply follow the laws and customs of whichever community we're in? You know, I think you'd find an ally in Herodotus, a scribe from among my people who lived some 400 years ago. He told the story of a man named Darius, whose curiosity was piqued.
Just told you how to get it free? For like a month though, right?
He asked some Greeks who burnt their dead, what would it take for you to eat your dead? Aghast, they replied, nothing. Then he asked the tribe who ate their dead, what would it take for you to burn your dead? Nothing, they replied, equally aghast. From this, Herodotus concluded...
Hey, get rid of this hoodie, it's making my back sweat.
...that right and wrong are merely local ideas which do not survive the journey from one tribe to another. I take it you're in agreement?
Yes.
Then let me ask you this. If you visited a tribe where they ate each other, copulated with the dead and drank wine from cups made out of human skulls, would you still maintain that within such a tribe There is nothing wrong with such conduct.
Yes.
Disturbing. And while I do not agree with you,
Over 2 million copies of that remaster sold within 2 hours of launch, which is that is wild.
my point is this. I don't think anyone alive truly knows any hard and fast rules about right and wrong. If there is one thing I have observed about rules, it is that virtuous people do not need them, and evil people will always find a way around them. And so we must accept our limitations, and the sad truth.
400k viewers in that category the first day, only 60k now.
It strives. In mathematics,
lost its flair.
We call it an asymptote, a line that can be approached but never reached. Because the only way to create a utopia is with the ever-present threat of force, such as the Golden Rule. This and no other is the root from which a tyrant springs.
We're like 200 right now. Interesting.
And life under tyranny is no utopia at all. I'm glad to hear that. In any case, thank you for humoring an old man. You mean, how did I end up living alone in this cave with nothing but these relics of the past for company?
I'm listening.
I was a quarrelsome young man. At 19, I left Corinth for Rome to study rhetoric at one of her finest academies, so I could argue more forcefully. Back then, I used to enjoy verbally sparring with everyone I could, and I was good. One night, I found myself in a tavern in an argument with a drunk mercenary.
Uh-oh.
It became heated. He drew a gladius, and I won the argument, but lost my life. I woke up on the banks of the Styx at a campfire opposite Karen. Of course, I tried to persuade her to let me return, but even with all my skill, I failed. I settled in, made friends, and learned what I could, quickly realizing our little community faced certain death under the Golden Rule. So I began looking for a place to hide underground. Fortunately, I found this place waiting for me. You see, I was not the first to take refuge here.
Oh?
I returned to my friends above, persuaded them to join me, and 12 of us descended for the last time to live out our days hidden from Hades' tyranny.
Also, the Skyrim category is kind of crazy. A couple people will have 30 to 50 viewers. Then there's like 100 people streaming with 0 to 2. I feel like it's a lot of categories, though.
They are one and the same. The Romans call him Pooter. Long before that, my people called him Hades. My generation was wiped out, turned to gold, many years ago. My friends and I were able to avoid the same fate by hiding down here. I think it's safest to assume that if I was to return, Hades would realize that his furies hadn't finished the job, and he'd send them after me again.
It's crazy to be honest, but I've tried to watch those people with 0 to 2 and like, oh my god, they don't engage at all. Yeah, that's one thing that's really frustrating with people that have like 0 viewers, is that they don't expect to have anyone in chat, so it's like they don't even look at their chat.
I fear that if you were to utter my name in the city, even by mistake, that Hades would hear you.
Oh, okay, that's actually fair.
I'm afraid I am the only one left. There were 12 of us in the beginning, but one by one, my friends passed away. Some from malnutrition, others from madness and despair. It has been lonely. Before my unexpected visit from Kabash some weeks ago, I'd not seen another person in many... Living in darkness is not without its challenges. The first challenge is diet. Fortunately, I found that eating fresh fish provides most of the nutrients I need.
Oh?
And sometimes, when there are Greek people living up above, I surface at night and salvage the offerings they've left in the temple of Demeter.
Hell yeah.
The greater challenge is the isolation. So I like to imagine arguments, where I argue both sides. But
Large possibility
like so many things in life,
of them are in fact on
arguments are
console.
better
Eh.
with a partner.
Console's gross.
As you wish. Ha! If I did.
Fair.
Did we not discuss it at...
Okay, fair enough.
You seek the plaque bearing the Egyptian inscription?
I do. That's
It is
the
a
one.
cursed object, and I would be happy to give it to you. If
Gotta finish dinner. See y'all later. Enjoy your dinner. And then stream. I'm pretty sure you stream tonight.
I will tell you, but you may find him hostile. To prepare for your encounter, there are certain things you must know. Very few know this, but before the Romans came to this city, it was once entirely Greek. The architecture... When the Romans came, in typical fashion, they claimed it as their own, built over everything that could be built over, and renamed the things that could not. Thus, the Shrine of Persephone became the Shrine of Proserpina. And when they found an obelisk bearing the name Hades, they tore it off and replaced it with Pluto instead. And the city's dwindling Greek residents, witnessing this compulsive Roman conquest, decided to preserve what they could. They gathered their art and valuables, secreted them away through the temple.
Funny thing is that Gear actually realized the architecture is more Greek than it is Roman. He's a fucking nerd. What a guy.
However, there was one thing that always seemed out of place to me, and it is the very thing you seek. An even older plaque bearing an Egyptian inscription.
Appreciate it. Oh yeah, they absolutely did it intentionally.
We had no idea until years later, when the first of my friends began to. As a result of their deaths, we began to dig catacombs branching off from this cavern. To lay them, we extended the tunnel so far that we accidentally discovered another, an even older tunnel, which somebody had gone to great lengths. Suddenly it made sense why there was an out of...
Tried to point out the column, but then you said you didn't know anything about architecture. True. I mean, I don't. I remember you pointing it out, and I remember it not helping me at all. Due to my own lack of knowledge.
I think it is best you head through the catacombs and follow Kabash's trail.
Okay. What's in there?
There are certain things you must see for yourself.
Okay.
Take this key.
Thanks.
I enjoyed our...
Man's got a hot tub down here. Shit. Living good. Oh wait, this is the way I came. Huh!
Ah, you've returned.
Only by accident. Splish, splash, splish, splash, splish, splash, splish, splash. Scaring away all your fish. Get fucked. Didn't even wrap them up. Rude. He said that the guy was going to be hostile. All those guys are dead. Yeah. Get golded. Can I? Nope. Yoinky. Ah! Well. Oop, overshot. Boom, headshot. Oop. Wow. Thanks. Ah! Ah! Why are you so sneaky? Apologies if that was loud, I panicked. Egyptian board game, okay. Many shall suffer. Oh. Oh, Heckers, yeah, headshot that one. Big hops. Dude, the grindy noise has almost become comforting because I know that it means they're not gonna attack me. What up, dog?
Stop. Do not come any closer.
Okay.
Who are you?
I'm bad. Who are you?
I am Kabash.
Oh, okay.
And let me guess. Another Greco-Roman come to loot and plunder the resting place of my ancestors.
Neither of those things.
Trousers, boots. Curious here. No, I suppose you do not.
Thanks.
Then what do you want? To what end? That is welcome news. You really are not Greco-Roman, are you?
Kinda you are.
Return it myself, but for now,
I mean, fair.
I must remain. Here, take it. and restore the honor of Osiris.
Thanks. Oh, hey, thanks.
Now, as for the other plaque.
Other plaque? You know about it?
Indeed. I have it right here.
Oh, well, can I have it?
I stumbled across a collection of dusty curiosities while searching for a place to hide from the hungry children of Amit. And there it was.
May I have it?
You may not.
Why
In
not?
fact, I am about to destroy it.
Why?
Because it speaks a treacherous, blasphemous lie.
People in the old times.
I will tell you, but first, do you know what this place is? Indeed, and I see you know our history. This is the Duat.
Yep.
See what has become of it. I have been down here for weeks, piecing together its story. And here is what I have learned.
What is that
As
you learned?
Egypt declined, and the Greeks had their turn to flourish. Their souls came here in great numbers. But instead of adopting our ways, they copied and corrupted them.
Okay.
When they found the obelisk bearing the name Osiris, the true god of the underworld, they desecrated it, removing his name and replacing it with Hades.
As they do.
Even the ferryman of the dead, known to my people long before as Kerti, they renamed to Keron.
Yeah.
As if that desecration was not enough, they built over this place, using it as the foundation for their own underworld, so that ours was forgotten.
Rude.
My only solace is that the Greeks then suffered the same fate when the Romans rose to power, renaming Hades to Pluto.
Yep.
And it is inscribed with a script I do not recognize, but it is ancient, almost as if...
If you don't recognize it, how do you know it speaks blasphemies?
But if that is so, it would imply the gods of Egypt are mere imitations too, copied and corrupted from an ancient people who... And that my people did to them what the Greeks and Romans did to us. But I sense a deception. Perhaps it is the work of Set, the usurper, seeking to undermine Osiris once more.
Or...
You will never know. This work of sacrilege must be destroyed, thrown into the black... You are too late. It is done.
You bitch! I should have lied.
You would plunge into the depths of the Duat with no way back. We shall...
God, I want to kill him. Nurgle? Oh no, is this some Warhammer shit? Man, people down here even. I wish I could drop the regular bow out of my inventory. But also... Learn from our... I guess that was supposed to be a mistake. Fucking Indiana Jones shit. Well, that's not good. I wasn't done exploring this area, though. And now it's flooding with water. Oh, I guess I was done exploring this area then. Fake water. Hell yeah. Peekaboo. Okay. Okay. Can I, like... No. My vape. That's okay. I feel like that's gonna drop another stone at me. Press it anyway. There it is. Oh! Okay. Jiminy Christmas, I thought that was coming right for me. I was spooked. Hey, water from that one too.
When I told you that you would not find a way back up, that was a promise. You will. I disagree. I warned you again. You have undermined and dishonored the true god of the underworld. How did you think?
Just hear me out.
Very well, I will listen.
Wow, more reasonable than I was expected.
If you further insult my gods, I will carry out my threat. So tell me, why should I let you live after you salvaged this instrument? Why? To what end? But why? What business could you have with Osiris?
Can't imagine being that devoted to religion. A lot of people are.
Doubtful. What do you know about... You speak the truth. Indeed, it seems we have all been... Many of my ancestors endured great hardship to live good lives so that we may descend to the Duat in... We prepare to have our hearts weighed on Anubis' scales and to swear ourselves innocent of sin before the 42 assessors of Ma. And yet, I arrive here to find the Book of the Dead contained only a seed of truth. Did our priests steal and embellish the stories of an older people and feed us lies all our lives simply to trick us into obedience? I am Not sure I follow. Now you insult me and all
Oop.
you have. Ha, good. I welcome it. I can only.
The many shall suffer for the sins
Uh-oh.
of the one.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Dodge. Bob and weave, baby. We did not bob and weave enough. I dodged 3 boulders and got an achievement for it, though. Fuck, when was the last save? Autosave, save me! Hell yeah. Oh no, my headphones are dying.
When I told you that you would not find a way back up, that was not a prediction. That was a promise. You will die here. I disagree. I want you.
Just hear me out.
Why? But what? Blasphemous fool! You.
Ah, damn it.
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
Bob and weave, bob and weave. I didn't bob and weave enough. So the correct answer was to lie and let him call me out on it.
When that. I. Very. Why? But. Doubt. And yet did. I am not. Perhaps there is. You are. Very well. I will let you live, and you may. I will remain here for a while and attempt to learn what I can about the foundations.
Shaky, 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 shaky. Man, that man knew that this was here. What a dick. Wait, how did he get... You know what, never mind. We're just gonna ignore the plot holes of how he got through the Bard on one side door. Boom! I'm back. I'm gonna talk to my Greek friend.
You carry the gift of Prometheus in your hand. Remark. Good to see you again, friend.
Oh, he has no input. Okay. Do I have all the plaques? Yes, I'm pretty sure. One, two, three. I have three plaques. Wait, where's the Greek one? How did I not have the Greek one? Where's the Greek one? Did I miss something? Where's the Greek one?
Ah, You've returned.
Oh. No, that's not it. Wait, where's the Greek one? What did I do wrong? Didn't he give me the Greek one? I have a quest for it. Oh, he gave... Okay. Where do you get the Greek one from? Oh, got to talk to the other... Those fucking sneaky Greeks. As a sneaky Greek, I'm allowed to call them a sneaky Greek. I know my people. Loading. Womp. Let me through. Let me through. Thank you. Wow.
Greetings and salutations. Hey! Truly, my imagination runs wild. But should I... Very well. Now... And in a city full of Romans, you are asking me? Because I am Greek. Let me tell you something about Greeks and Romans. My name is Georgios, yes. But the Romans, they do not care. They hear me say Georgios, and they think, ah, he must mean Georgius. Good Roman name. They do this all the time. They see us worshipping Zeus, they copy us, but call him Jupiter. They take Hades, and I am flattered that they copy our ideas, but why must they change the names? Do they want credit for making it all up? At first, I pull my hair out. After a while,
you ain't got none.
And I become Georgius the Roman. I accept the world is Roman now. Plus, I have no hair left. But my point is this. If you want to know who stole an old Greek name, look no further than the sticky the plague you seek was pilfered from a collection of old Greek relics by none other. And besides, it makes him happy. So I say, let him keep it. I hope that...
Where's that plaque?
Hello? Hello? Do you like it? It's shiny, innit? But if I gave it to you, well, if you like Galerius, yeah, Galerius will let me out. Go.
Never mind.
Bye bye.
Ha.
Salve. But nice to talk.
See you.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Meliodas. No. Signora.
You look well, my sartorial friend.
Isn't the great temple majestic?
How do I get him to drop out?
Thank you. I am delighted and deeply honored to have been elected your magistrate. Yes, thank you. Delighted, deeply honored. And now?
Did you just scale the wall to my villa somehow? Well... What? You've... Impossible.
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
Oh, wait. If we're here, right, like... Dodged. Out. Take that money. Yeah! Oh, gosh. Ah! My dodge, duck, dip, dive, and dodge skills gotta be on point. No! Fuck! On point for real. As I get arrowed.
Thank you. Thank you. I am delighted and...
How do I get him to give up?
I've been elected your magistrate.
You're not so... Talk.
An intriguing proposition. Perhaps you're not as silly as those clothes make you look. What makes you say... You know, I may have the very thing. Some time ago, when he still cared for me, he wrote me a love letter. Only... Now, addressing one's wife by the wrong name is not unheard of among philandering Romans. But in this case, the name he got wrong was his own.
Uh-oh.
I confronted him about it, and he stammered through some... I let it go, eventually, and yet... questions have lingered, and... But... Wait a...
Fuck it.
To withdraw. Listen, I may not be Penelope to his Ulysses, but to ruin... You must think me quite mad.
Domitius!
Now you are being robbed. I'm gonna make you not a liar. Ho! Dodged it. Dodged, dodged, dodged. Oh my gosh, I'm so good. I am so good and attractive. Get fucked, idiot. Yeah, turn his bitch ass to gold. Ah! Oh. Do I need to steal more medicine at some point? Ah! I thought I was about to get shot. Whee! Infinite uses? Hell yeah, brother. Or, hell yeah, sister. I don't know.
Salve, friend. Mind telling me who you are?
Oh. Okay.
Yulia.
Okay.
Poor bird. All right, let me... But how... I'll go.
Run! He's so helpful. Whee! Stop.
Fear is proof of a degenerate mind.
I don't care about you. Womp. Up, up, up.
Thank you.
Down. And splash. And thank you. I don't know if I need to take that every time or not, but I'm doing it anyway. You can walk through the door, right? I mean, maybe. but I can also shoot the vine and climb through it.
Oh no.
Can we talk?
You know, now but oh, aren't you charming? I'm quite sure.
Yeah, I think I have multiple copies of the key. Like 10 of them at this point.
I love it. It seems our interests are aligned. I imagine knowing his true identity will give me the leverage I need to... But first, I want you to bring me some wine. Oh, don't look at me like that. I know this must be hard for you to wrap your sweet little pleb head around.
Luckily for you, I have like 5 wines.
Let me tell you something about Malleolus. He talks a lot about freedom, but what he doesn't tell you is that he means freedom for men. After all I've done for him, counseling him through his entire election campaign, and he had the audacity to lock me in here. He said it was for my own good, and that my drinking was unbecoming of a lady, let alone the wife of a magistrate.
Imagine not letting someone drink.
Unbecoming. Tonight,
I think finding the wine was one of the hardest parts for you. I have so many wines.
If he tries to discipline me again, I'll threaten to expose his true identity. I am so...
I have so much wine. Take one.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Now, perhaps you can tell me who Quinctius really is. What? He's... Oh no. That's... quite a lot more serious than I imagined. Give me that immediately.
I'll hang on to it.
What? No.
True.
It was a lie of a mission. You were planning this all along and you deliberately concealed it. This is outrageous.
Yeah, sucks to suck, idiot.
Did you just scale the wall?
I did.
What? So, it finally caught up with me. I suppose that makes you... what? One of Nero's...
Went down a rabbit hole with the tavern lady. Think I could buy one from her? Oh no.
So, you're not going to kill me?
Not if you withdraw from the election immediately and release everyone in bondage to you.
So much work and money. Ugh.
I will.
Fine. Ruling this cesspit of a city would have been beneath me. There. You got what you wanted.
Hey, now I know whenever I send that guy to do a thing, I don't have to give him money. Hey, buddy. No. Ugh, god damn it. I wonder.
Whatever's in that grate. Hello there, friend. Are you well, stranger? Have you been out in the sun too long? You seem a little confused. Perhaps you should go and see Lucretia in a clinic. Malleolus. Certainly.
Wait, on.
Malleolus.
Okay.
Certainly.
Never mind.
Very well.
Scumbag. He is a scumbag.
We're free. Malleolus just released us and we never have to set foot in the villa again.
What? How?
Galerius arranged it somehow.
Really? That's incredible. Oh, what a relief. I don't know what to say.
Greetings and salutations. Greetings. My I hope.
Hi.
Ah, I hear.
Okay.
Nice to talk.
And now Malleolus is going to.
Okay, he's still doing stuff, I guess.
Fear is proof of it.
I guess let's go get the free gold that we can real quick. Oh yeah, I want to get in there. Chess in the theater. Oh, yeah. You're right. Yoink. Yoink. I just got an autosave. Yoink. Get some more arrows. Apparently I walked through fire and it burnt me. Fucking noted, I guess. I don't even know why I'm saying noted. I'm gonna forget. Hello. Thank you. Up. Yoinkers. I'm back here. Got him. Stealing. That's a black. Alright. Let's check back in on our boy.
Galerius arranged it somehow.
Really? That's
You done? No.
incredible. Oh, what a relief.
And you?
I don't know what to say.
Oh my. That is quite a lot to take in. You'll have to give me a moment.
Thank you,
Let's see.
Obvious.
If that
I
is
will.
indeed the case, I suppose we better figure out what to do about it, hadn't we? We don't have much to go on, except the old stories. I remember 4 in particular about heroes in the under... Hercules, Sisyphus, and
Why
so
do you look so happy?
May...
Ulpius and Ilian are in the loop. Do I need to go and talk to them about anything? Oh, finally! He didn't bug me about it. Oh, you mean loop as in you think they're bugged. Gotcha. I missed! Bitch! How you gonna beat my ass and then thank me? Absolutely rude. I already have that pendant. Splashy, splashy. Go confront Santius. I mean, I'm trying to get the one dude to... trying to get the one dude to drop out so the other guy can
another
run.
One fresh out. You know, but did you hear that? What do you? No resp. I'm telling you, this must either that. Oh, and oh no, that's Scintilla's. The question is, what was it doing in the cistern?
Yeah, he's bugged right now.
A skeleton. What do you mean? But didn't Domitius say there's some kind of creature down there that killed and ate Hannibal? Could it not have attacked her? What are you saying? That somebody crept down there and put Scintilla's amulet on another body to make... Why would anyone... But who? Who could...
Still a piece of garbage. What up, coffee? Hydrate, posture check, stretch.
Accusation. I take it you have something
Enjoy
to
your
back it
lurk.
up.
No want spoilers? Alright, fair.
So this is preferred and kindly.
We're finally alone. Is that? You broke it. Ian. You just wanted... What is wrong with you? Do you fancy yourself as Mortar, holding the thread? Look, it's unfortunate, but all that matters now is that you make use of what you've learned and gathered and do better. Now, I assume you'll sort me out again. You mean Duilius. Releasing him is out of the... Perhaps you... Look, it was here, the man. I will not... I think... You... Yes, in me and... I'm glad to hear that. Now, was there something else? Sex before... It's... As... My... That I was a... Very... If I give the...
How do I get him free?
Perhaps... You mean perhaps? Look, it was hit, the man. I will... Thank you.
Oh, I gotta get the one dude elected. I was waiting for him to not be bugged anymore.
On your best behavior, I trust?
Yep, sure. Oh my gosh, come on.
Welcome.
We'll celebrate properly when you're ready.
I'm
Julia!
That's...
I'm so glad you didn't go through with it.
Citizen.
Where even is she?
We're free. Malleolus just released us and we never have to set foot in that villa again.
Sure.
Galerius
Do you-
arranged it somehow.
Do you... Glad... That's...
Brother. Yeah, I'm about to restart time.
Cerberus lifts his triple head and lets out his threefold braying.
Livia, would you stop muttering like Medea over a cauldron? You'll scare away my customers.
They follow their trades, imitating their previous lives, but they are ignorant.
This again. You're in a world of your own, aren't you? Oh, and there's... How dare you?
Ha! Fucking got him,
Exceed
bitch.
to just a... Say it. Then it is... I thought I had to tell myself it was... I must apologize if my words seem... He gives... I will do my best. There is a downward path, gloomy with fatal yew trees. It leads through dumb silence to the infernal regions. The sluggish Styx exhales vapor, and by that, the wide as the... There, the other... I hope... And now we...
Okay. Oh, that's right. This is what we're gonna do.
Handsome. You stay away from my money.
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
Dodged. 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 Oh, didn't dodge. Didn't dodge. Oh, I didn't dodge. Fuck. Yeah, not worth. Ooh, I wonder if the reload fixed them being broken. Let's find that out before we go and steal money from the tavern. Also, it seems like the tavern has the same amount of money as the other place now.
Yulia.
Yep, still stuck. God damn it.
A golden ball.
Have infinite money. What's 4K? It's... I'm greedy.
Handsome.
Shut up, bitch.
You stay away from my money.
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
Dodged. I'm waiting. What if I break the golden rule and then turn him into a statue? I might try that one of these times. Because I freed him 2 different ways. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Salve. Oh.
Alright, so...
Yulia.
Okay.
What? Are you... You're serious, aren't you? All right, let me see. Stop that. Poor Virgil. I'll go.
All right.
You, Sisyphus, attack or pursue the stone.
Get this free money. We'll just let my boy run around and do his thing. Gotta wait for him to help everyone now? Yeah. Fire! Bad! I guess technically I really don't even need money anymore at this point. Because I can let him go for free. But also I want money. Literally anyone else there, they wouldn't help shit. He is the goat. Oh, he just tricked the assassin. Okay. He's off to somewhere else. I want to watch this guy die because he's an idiot. I mean, you know what they say. Bigger number, better person. Hey, buddy, I don't know if it's a good idea for you to go in there. I think the roof might collapse on you. Oh no! Oh wow! Oh gosh! Oh jeez! Oh no! So terrible! Gib, thanks.
Welcome.
I hear your rheumatism has you so riled up you've been harassing Virgil.
What? My condition is nobody's business but mine.
There's no need for that. I just wanted to give you this willow bark to help you treat it.
A treatment? Really? Thank God. Finally, some relief after all this time. Thank you, Galerius. You're a good man. And I'll be sure to leave Virgil alone. I know I haven't been at my best lately.
Appreciate that. Now, I've got to run.
Yep. Go.
What now?
I have a message from Malleolus.
Yeah? Who's it from?
The Emperor. He knows Malleolus's real name is Quinctius, thanks to Claudia, and demands he withdraw from the election and release Ulpius and Iulia immediately.
Are you out of your mind, farm boy?
Domitius, that's enough.
What? You're not going to listen to this dolt, are you?
Galerius, all right, I'll withdraw, and Ulpius and Julia are free. I trust our business is concluded?
Yes, that ought to do it. I guess I'll go and tell Ulpius the good news then.
Whee! I have nothing else to do but follow him around as he does his thing. I assume that the reason they give you the option to have him tell everyone all the good news is so that way everyone's like, oh man, I love him, I'll vote for him.
What? Are you messing with me?
I wouldn't do that. You're both free.
We're free. We're free. Thank you. It seems fortune smiles on us after all. I'd better go and pay a visit to Julia immediately.
Citizen.
Julia! I'm so glad you didn't go through with it.
It wasn't for lack of trying. And now Malleolus is going to... Wait. Why do you look so happy?
We're free. Malleolus just released us and we never have to set foot in that villa again.
What? How?
Galerius arranged it somehow.
Really? That's... incredible. Oh, what a relief. I don't know what to say.
You don't need to say anything.
And Diana.
Just rest up, get your strength back, and we'll celebrate properly when you're ready.
I will. Thank you, Ulpius. I will.
Please, don't loop. Okay. No!
A golden bow, just like Apollo and Diana's.
What else could he be doing?
Shut. Shalom. A skeleton? That wouldn't... But that's... A lot... I don't... Well, of course... Thanks. Galerius. All right, friend.
Citizen. Sentius. No. See you.
Oh, wait. Oh, okay, here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go.
Unless any new challengers are nominated by nightfall, Sentius will be re-elected magistrate by default.
Actually, I'd like to nominate myself.
Hell yeah, here we go. Here we go.
That's your right. Citizens, the election will proceed.
Let's go!
Sorry again, friend. I went and did as you asked, and how is it possible that you've just arrived here and you already know everyone and exactly what's about to happen?
I'm busy right now.
You're toying with me, right? Wait, you're a bit like Sisyphus. Sisyphus was oh. Anyway, And if our conversations ever start to annoy you, just tell me you're busy. I know when I'm not wanted. May fortune smile on you, friend.
Okay, now.
Citizen.
So.
Galerius. Fine. So you're
sick.
Welcome.
I just want to make sure that.
That's a shame.
Okay.
Ah, a fellow Greek. My Galerius. But of
Hell yeah. Whoop.
Ah, I hear. Galerius. All right. Nice to.
Whatever's in that great... Hello there. Well, now you're talking. I'm interested. Oh, that's a little excessive, don't you think? It's not the bow of... All right, all... Wait. Let's not be too hasty, friend. I suppose you're right. All right, you drive a... Here's your money now. What? But I already knew that, you imp. I can't take that golden bow because stealing from the... You promised to tell me where I... What is this? Don't even talk to me.
Okay.
Salva.
I don't care.
Well, I'm just...
Oh yeah, the women can't vote because sexism. Shit.
How'd you do?
Hello? Do you love... But... like... Yeah. Bye-bye.
Isn't the great temple majestic?
Didn't know you could do. Didn't know you could do what?
Without a weapon, and I'm not. And I... What? You want? If I did.
The 5K from the douchebag. Hey, I'm happy I was able to help you learn something.
I'm not. Listen. Whatever.
What is it, Sid? Not that it's any of your business. All right?
Of course it does. Oh, I'm so dumb. I just suicide.
That's a shame. Thanks again for saving Yulia's life.
Okay. Wait, I want to steal 5k from the douche. I don't need to confirm voting records for the other people. It's fine. I might just do it.
Hello.
Anyway.
Well. Now you... Oh. All right. Wait, what? Now. I can't. You what is it? Don't even.
I want to go down here. I wanted to go down here because I remembered there were the animals with the eggs. I wanted to see if I could shoot the eggs and get golden eggs. Hell yeah.
Salve again? No. All right.
Okay. Hey, buddy.
Kaleri.
Okay.
All right.
All weapons are to be tossed into the chasm. How come you're allowed a weapon and I'm not?
Cause fuck you, that's why.
Leave me be.
He big mad.
Arve.
Show those to the thief guy. Can I show them to him right now?
May Apollo keep you safe.
How'd you do?
Hello. Hello. Have.
Oh, the him. This guy? Don't even talk to me. Is there gonna be a next loop though? I'm about to get this guy to win. Is he gonna win?
Oh. It'll be. Why do you? As I said, I'm planning to hop. Yes, very. Citizens, it is time. Let us meet to elect our magistrate.
Time to go to the theater.
If you can scam a gem in a different way. Ooh, good point. I was gonna watch the proceedings from up there, but then I was like, maybe bad things will happen. I wonder if one of the endings is getting the one guy re-elected as the magistrate. I don't know how you'd go about doing that, though. Maybe doing all the things yourself instead of sending, Gallius or whoever. Yeah, Galerius. Instead of sending him to do it, just doing it yourself.
Citizens,
And then having people vote for him.
body of voters gathered here to elect the city's magistrate. The candidates are Sextus Sentius Imperiosus and Lacus
feel like that would be so hard. It'd just be a lot of running. Sex. Sextus. Sext us! Oh yeah, send me those naughty messages.
I'll start with you, Horatius.
Sentius, of course.
Georgius.
Galerius. He saved the life of my dear friend Fabia.
Dacius.
Sentius.
Virgil.
The man who put a stop to the threats I've been receiving. Galerius.
Ulpius.
Galerius, the man who saved my life.
Rufius.
Literally all but one.
Who treated my rheumatism. Galerius.
Citizens, you have made your decision. Your new majesty
Omega
is
sweep.
Gallus Galerius Helva.
What?
It has been decided. Magistrate Galerius, would you like to make a brief address?
I just want to say, this isn't something I ever wanted.
Which is exactly why you should have it.
Your trust in me, I'm going to do everything I can not to let you down. I'll need some time to put together a list of the changes I want to make around here. But I promise you, there will be changes. My first order is that Dooley is to be freed. Horatius, release him from his cell immediately. Please. Wait, do I need to say please? I suppose not. That's it. You can all get on with your day. Nothing else to see here. Move along.
How big mad is he?
We're finally alone. I assume you already know who I am. Is that? Ah, look, it's unfortunate. Now, I assume... Nothing really. It won't be long before the Golden Rule is broken. I dare say it won't affect me in the slightest. Thank you.
Or so you think.
And it wouldn't have happened at all if it wasn't for a newcomer. So be sure to offer your thanks when you can.
I will. I will. Thank you, Galerius. I'm so happy.
I'm
so happy. But I've got a lot of work ahead of me. Why don't you go to the baths? Then tell Georgius I said you could have some new clothes. Then I want you to go home and rest. I'll speak with you soon, Dooley.
Oh, thank you. You can have maybe my friend, but before that, he told me if anything ever happened, he gave me a key to the cisterns.
Ooh.
And told me to keep it safe. Please help me find it. Please. Oh, thank you. Hope you find it. In the cistern. Oh, look over there. Maybe it is treasure. I can see it for myself.
All right.
So pretty. And it's just lying out here in the open. Maybe nobody wants it. Maybe no one will mind if I just take it. Don't you dare.
The many shall suffer for the sin.
Oh god, but why? Oh, Dooley stole. Okay. Wow, you're a bad shot. Duck, dive, dip, dodge, and duck. Excuse me. Immediately stole. Just instantly, the little fucking thief. Alright.
So? Oh. Yulia. Poor Virgil. All right, let me see. What? I'll go.
Good luck. I'm going to the shrine. Wait. Okay, yeah. Wait. It doesn't matter.
That's quite an impressive goal.
Thanks. I'm gonna assume by impressive bow, she's talking about my dick. Yeah, now I have all the plaques, so we can... Yoink! Oh, man, my loot goblin nature is so satiated right now. I love it. Yoink. Did I say satiated? Satiated. Words are hard. Just have to run all the way back. Yeah. I do be doing stuff like that sometimes, though. You say before the time. Oh my gosh, you're so right. You're so right. Whee. Hup. Ow. Get fucked, idiot.
Salve. Hello there, friend. Well.
It's not for sale.
Oh well. You mean how did I end up? All right. Oh, but cool. And when I thank you, Malia. Certainly. It's terrible.
Yeah, I guess I can't do anything with the golden eggs with him.
Very well. Another time.
Unless they're a way to...
May I say, that is a glorious bow you're carrying.
Oh, wait, hold on. Let's see.
Well. Now you... Oh. All right, all right. Wait. I suppose you... Here's your money. Now, the locate... I can't... You promise... What is it? Don't even...
Well, couldn't do anything with the golden eggs, but I stole $5 grand from him again, so, like, there's that. Man, what's the point of the golden eggs? Oh, yeah, it might be an Easter egg. That's fair. Yoink. Do I need it? No. Do I want it? Yes. Number go Bert. I just got an achievement for getting 10 different graffitis, though. Look at me go. Whoop. Oh. Speak his name. No? It wanted Pluto? Oh. Pluto, then Hades. Then Osiris. And then Nurgle. Ha ha ha! What the fuck? This is futuristic as hell. We're in a gosh darn spaceship, dog? What the fuck?
And here you are.
Hi.
Allow me to introduce myself. As you have already gathered, I've been known by many names. Nergal to the Sumerians, Osiris to the Egyptians, Hades to the Greeks, and Pluto to the Romans. But the one constant through it all has been my title, God of the Underworld.
Okay.
And I've been watching you with curiosity, mortal, ever since your arrival. You are unlike the others, aren't you?
Maybe.
What is more, you carry a weapon that was never intended for mortals to wield, and you do it so brazenly.
I am brazen.
There will be time for your reckoning later. First, as a reward for undoing the desecration of my obelisk, I will allow you to satisfy your curiosity. Ask what you will. My story is many thousands of years long. You will need to be more specific. It is a matter of perspective. God is a label I was given by you mortals, not one I gave myself. Your ancestors revered me because to them, my knowledge and technology made me incomprehensibly powerful, just as you might seem so to an insect. But despite all that, there are rules even I must obey. My kin and I all adopted this form long ago, so that we might better understand and communicate with your kind. In time, we grew fond of the sensory delights it affords. Desire, joy, ecstasy, even rage and sorrow, while an acquired taste can be addictive.
I don't like that I can see all of his teeth.
No. Long ago, I swore to Persephone that I would remain in this form for as long as we remained among your kind. I must honor that.
Fair enough.
This is my beloved. Like me, she has been known by many names. Ereshkigal to the Sumerians, Isis to the Egyptians, Persephone to the Greeks, and Proserpina to the Romans. Or perhaps you might know her as the goddess of springtime, the cycle of life and renewal. Your gaze lingers too long. That is my servant. You would have met by the river, though she wears many faces and goes by many names. Kumu-Tabal to the Sumerians, Kirti to the Egyptians, Charon to the Greeks, and Charon to the Romans. Her role is to ferry souls between the mortal world and this one, and to make their transition as seamless as possible. For that, she earned herself the infamous, if erroneous, moniker, the Ferryman. You will talk more later. For now, ask your questions. As you wish. It has come to be known simply as the Underworld, and it exists because of a wager I made long ago. That is a long story, one that began over 3,000 years ago and continues to this day. You see, long ago my kin and I set out from our home on Elysium to search for other forms of life among the stars. We discovered your planet and witnessed your kind evolving from primates into something lawless and barbaric.
Sounds about right.
You all but destroyed yourselves, your 2 short lives being extinguished by violence and ignorance and disease.
Yeah, that's humans.
Persephone saw raw potential in you and persuaded the rest of us it would be squandered without our intervention and stewardship. So we revealed ourselves to your people in a place called Sumer. We offered guidance in agriculture, toolcraft, and law, and you called us gods. For a time you flourished, but soon you were too many for us to oversee. And as you spread from that cradle of civilization, we saw something disturbing. We had sown the seeds of dependency and confusion, and soon you returned to your old ways of violence and ignorance, this time in our name.
Yeah, we be doing that.
And gave up on your kind, condemning you as barbaric and chaotic, scarcely more than animals. We began preparations to return to Elysium, our home world, a utopia unspoilt by conflict and unimaginable in its beauty. But my Proserpina could not bear to abandon your kind without guidance, and knowing it would force the rest of us to leave her behind, she made an extraordinary sacrifice. She gave up her immortality to descend permanently to the ranks of humankind. And so she began her inescapable trajectory toward death. Horrified, I acted swiftly. I placed her in suspended animation in a deep frozen sleep to prevent age and sickness from claiming her.
Okay.
And then I pleaded with Proserpina's father, who the Romans called Jupiter, to bring her with us to Elysium. It was and is my hope that once there, we might one day learn to undo what she has done to herself. But he refused. I did everything I could to persuade him, but he would not relent. He would rigidly uphold his final pronouncement. Humans were unworthy of ascension to Elysium, and no exceptions would be made. But seeing that I was aggrieved, he proposed a wager, the terms of which were as follows. If even one human city could prove itself capable of living without sin for a single year, then Proserpina and all of humanity would be permitted to join us in Elysium. My part would be to remain behind, the last of my kind, to watch over you, without interfering, and to sit in silent judgment. And so my reward has been to languish here, enduring a 3,000-year winter, waiting for the day your kind proves itself worthy of her faith in you, so that I might take her with me to Elysium and unthaw my goddess of springtime. And here I am, after all this time, still waiting. There were also gods who, like me, have been known by many names, but perhaps you knew them by their Roman names. Our leader, Jupiter, as well as Neptune, Saturn, Juno, Minerva, Mars, Venus, Apollo, Diana, Vulcan, Vesta, Ceres, and of course, my beloved Proserpina. As the first wave of your kind arrived from Sumer, I had them build a city in their own fashion, so that they might be comfortable and recreate their lives. I had them build the entrance as a vertical shaft leading to baths, to cleanse them of the sins of their former lives, and to prevent. I watched wave after wave of Sumerians arrive, and as their civilization declined over the centuries, they were replaced by Egyptians. Of course, believing themselves to be the superior civilization, the Egyptians promptly built over what had been. After another 1,000 years, the Greeks began to arrive, and then to ensure the wager was fair, it was important that my subjects were chosen at random. To this end, I had my servant distribute 1,000 tokens fashioned from silver, a rare element at the time, across all. Whoever died while in possession of one of them would be located by my servant and ferried to this place. with no memory of how. As the tokens were discovered, they were traded, smelted, and fashioned into trinkets, and eventually coins, spreading to Egypt like seeds on the wind. Later, when they spread to Greece, they would come to be known as Charon's obol, or as coins for the ferryman. Some placed coins in the mouths of their dead, hoping they would awaken here, though they had no way of knowing which coins were fashioned. In fact, almost all of the tokens are accounted for. Only 2 remain. And so after this wave destroys itself, as it is destined to do, your kind will have squandered the last of its potential to ascend beyond this rock, and Persepolis along with it. It is a regrettable story. One of the first men who came to this place was a king of Sumer, and a troublemaker.
Oh.
To be rid of him, I returned him to his people, on the condition that my servant erased his memories of it. But the erasure did not take completely, and he told stories of this place as if describing memories of a dream. His tales were committed to writing, which came to be known as the Epic of Gilgamesh.
Hey, I had a feeling.
His words were twisted and distorted over generations. Later, the Egyptians would adapt Sumer's stories of the underworld, making them wildly intricate and labyrinthine. Their Book of the Dead and Book of Gates bore less and less resemblance to this place in their priests' pursuit. Then, when the Greeks began to arrive, they proved far more cunning. And in a series of incidents that will not be repeated, 5 of them escaped. A warrior named Heracles, 2 kings named Sisyphus and Theseus, a poet named Orpheus, and a Trojan named Aeneas. They each told embellished tales of this place, how to get here, and how. And so from Sumer to Egypt, Greece to Rome, your kind has always told each other stories about this place, though each story contained only a seed of truth.
Okay.
Of course. That is merely the name your people have given to it, but yet. That is a story dating back to the very first wave. After the Sumerians finished building their city, the self-declared ruler threw a banquet to celebrate. Now this man was unmarried, and many women were vying to become his wife. A prestigious position of power and influence. Of all the women, 2 were particularly ambitious. Both were beautiful, and both arrived at the banquet wearing eye-catching dresses and painted their hair woven in elaborate fashion. The first woman, recognizing that she would require an advantage to win the ruler's affection, draped herself in jewelry, ornate necklaces. Seeing this ostentatious display, the second woman grew envious, for she had no such jewelry. She prayed aloud to any gods that would listen to cover her in gold. And when her prayer went unanswered, while the others indulged at the banquet, the second woman summoned the first for a discussion She checked that nobody was watching, and pushed her rival from the top of the ziggurat, where she broke her neck on the rocks. But I was watching, and I took the golden bow left behind by Diana, and I shot that woman in the heart, covering her from head to toe in a layer of molten gold. And I left her to stand there, that she might serve as a grim reminder of what befalls those who sin in my domain. But that was not enough, for the entire city was tainted by her sin, and the wager could not. So I had no choice but to wipe the slate clean. I gilded them all, to make way for a new wave, and began the wager again. And to this day, each of them, and all who came after, line the halls of this city, inanimate but conscious.
Oof.
Suspended in time with only their sight and hearing preserved, so they may bear witness to and lament the folly of your kind for eternity. I give your kind a second chance at life, as well as ample warning about my law.
I wonder if there are 998 statues. Maybe.
Disobey. You force my hand. And so you ask if I am the one destroying your lives. When my kin departed, they left behind many relics which I inherited. A consolation prize of sorts. The golden bow originally belonged to one of my kin, who the Romans called Diana. As my collection of golden statues grew, I chose the most ferocious among them, and equipped them each with a duplicate of her bow, and tasked them with hunting down the Forsaken at my behest. They became known simply as Furies. I've always considered that the cornerstone of morality is the ability to determine right from wrong on one's own. No attempt to lay out rules like your Code of Hammurabi or your 12 Tables of the Roman Republic can ever cover all possible scenarios. This should come as no surprise to you, since the core principle has been expressed in many forms by many of your civilizations. The Egyptians made a rudimentary attempt with do to the doer to make him do. The Greeks refined it with avoid doing what you would blame others for doing. The Roman Stoics added, treat your inferior as you would wish your superior to treat you. Even the so-called cultists hiding among you often say, do unto others as you would have them do unto you. It is the simplest of concepts, and each one of you is born with the faculties required to apply it to any situation.
True.
Yet none of the peoples who expressed this rule were able to uphold it. Curious.
A little bit.
Enough. You clearly know.
Okay.
I
wonder.
For you. I'm able to commune with all of the statues in the city. If she was still conscious, I suppose she could, but she's not. Then what an odd... Do you plan to speak in sweeping generalizations, or you... I have seen no such thing, but in any case, taking one's own life is a self-directed act. It is not one that is done to others, however they may be affected. Therefore, it cannot be said that one who commits suicide has done anything unto others.
Fair.
Applying this rule always requires us to interpret the meaning of the words. A literal interpretation helps to minimize the ambiguities of your primitive... Supposing you're right, and my law has been broken, and I should turn you all to gold immediately. Then your desire to be right outweighs your desire. You will make a
Uh-oh.
Do you really think you can whoop? How dare you threaten her? This ends now. The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
Whoop, I missed. Okay. Fucking... I was stuck. How much of that am I gonna have to redo? The whole ass conversation, okay. All of it. God damn it. Good thing I can click fast.
No.
Imagine they didn't give you the option to skip dialogue.
That is a long. You see.
I didn't mean to click that. I hit space instead of clicking, and it fucked everything.
That is. The merchant. How is that inconsistent with the rule I've outlined? I disagree. Having watched this merchant, that is precisely what he would expect from others, and he would be quite capable of paying the price. Applying this rule always requires speculation to some degree. Not if we're wiser. Supposing you're right, then my... Now tell... I take... Now tell... You... And... Ignore... I think... Supposing... Now tell... The midwife in the palace. The rule... Applying the... Now tell... Do you honestly think you could do better? I should strike you down for that. Now, did you have any other question? Very good. And now it has long been within my power to see into the hearts of mortals and wait. When I peer into you, I see only a blank slate, as if you did not exist until you appeared in this city. Charon, where did you find this?
I do not remember ferrying you. If that is true, then I sense the intervention of someone.
How did you come to be in this time, mortal?
We cannot know.
I do not know. My kin departed long ago, and Proserpine has slumbered for 3,000 years.
Gotta use the restroom. Have fun.
Tread lightly, mortal. Enough of this. It seems I will need to put your reckoning on hold for now. Why have you come here? What... You're human. If you anger me or waste my time with lies or wrong-headed arguments, so tell me. How so? And be specific. You have made a grave allegation, and I expect you to back it up.
I've always loved the whole ancient gods or alien beings thing for some reason. It is fun.
I have witnessed him doing that. He is a volatile and confused. His cruelty does seem to grow greater. Pathetic. You will need to do our...
What?
That is a very serious accusation. I am well aware of the story told by the Greek. It is entirely unfair. My love... It was an act of rebellion against the others. She knew I would have to act to save her, and I did because I loved her. Accordingly, I reject. These people were all dead when my servant found them. I gave them a second chance at life. Then you still have the option to end your life. Accordingly, I Every one of those people was guilty of failing to ensure their peers lived. They failed collectively, and so they were punished collectively. The Romans understand this. Ah, but I am a god, and you are a mortal. Why would you expect me to treat you as I treat my own kind? You are not a peer. You are not a... Let me ask you this. Do you treat insects as you wish to be treated? Do you care for their well? Do you ensure they have food and shelter and protection? Of course. My love for her does not mean I am not superior. Now... Bah! For a moment, I thought you might have been building to a point. I see what you're doing. You were trying to... Liar! How dare you come into my domain? And you will make a... How dare... The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
Dive, duck, dip, dive, and dodge. Ow. Run! Oh. Now I understand why the zip line is here. Whee! Wait, what? I went down too far. Still be doing the whole time loop shenanigans, right? Wait, I don't have the... I don't have the tablets anymore.
Salve, friend. All right.
I wonder. Whoops. What? Oh.
What are you doing? Shini? What? Yulia? Hopefully that will... that you and me in the me. That's a...
Wonder how much one of these statues is worth on the outside.
Help! You have... Thank you. I have... What?
You never did the whole take your crown thing? Wait, did you actually manage to, like, talk him through things?
Thank you.
I don't know what having her crown does.
Name's... What be... We... I... Signora.
If you say all the right things, you can convince him. Look at me not saying the right things. Show to him like, hey, I killed your girl. Maybe.
Well... even... Alright.
I can't believe this is how it ends.
Okay,
Oh, no.
they're still there.
No. No. Orpheus, what are you doing?
That's...
What?
Why do you...
I know. Please.
I'm sorry.
Please, help him. Thank...
Let me guess. You know? Well, you don't. It's if I... Oh, but we're still... Really? You'd... It's... Thank you. Thank you. I just wished... All right, and then all I said, all I said, oh, up.
Probably because it's so much work to get them. Yeah, I'd see them like throwing a bone. Alright. Now to get this dude to drop out of the race. I'm wondering if maybe I should have hit him up first.
Domitius... I... So much work. Fine, I'll have there.
Okay, help poison lady, stop suicide guy, got him to drop.
Malleolus just released us and we never have to set foot in that village.
Salve. Hello there. Well. Now. Oh. All right. Wait. I suppose. Is now. You what is? Don't even.
Money. Alright, where's the robed lady?
A new fet. You did? Wait, what? Sumerian? As in east of the Euphrates, where Babylon is. Our ancestors built over the Greeks' temple, but if that, it's no... I see. That is a lot to take in. Ave again. It must be completed by dusk. It'll be why do you ask?
Oh.
Certain.
Wait, hold on, wait.
It'll be why? You can, assuming they're eligible. Certain. See you again.
All weapons are to be tossed into the chasm.
We're finally in. We have. Is that? Seems rather bright. Of course. What is it? Yes. Why do you say that? In Pluto's name would you do that? The man has no self-discipline, poor comprehension of what is going on around him, and he's been trying to enlist help with this for months. If you don't help him, then he's not. It looks like you'll have to continue your investigation. Of course. What is it? Yeah. Why do you say that? What? I'm speechless. How do you know? Of course, well then, you must stop him from winning the election. I can't be seen to be involved in this, of course. You better not waste any time. And Meswada. Good.
I got him to drop out of the election. How long is it gonna take before they, like, announce that...
Keep an eye out for Centilla, would you?
A golden bow, just like Apollo and Diana's.
Greetings and salute. My... That That, my friend, is quite the dilemma. I do not enjoy the... But of... I hope that...
Character doesn't technically know about her and the cisterns. You wouldn't mention that to the god, right? Oh, yeah.
Arve. It must be completed. It'll be between Sentius, Why do you...
What? No, he should have dropped out.
Certain. See you...
Yeah, before I went in. I didn't have the guy go on his errands, though. I did them myself. Because I wanted to let him win. To see what would happen.
That's quite an impressive bow you have there.
Shalom. Sentius, I suppose. I'd have to be insane to... All right, friend.
New bug. I guess we go in and talk to her and then leave? Be like, no, I'm not freeing you. Do I have to go in through? I bet I have to go in through that bottom place though, huh? Because going in up there takes me straight to the god guy. No, that's not the right one. Oh, it's this way. Well, fucking... Okay. God damn it. No, it was too quick for my own good. Oh. Well, that simplifies things.
You. I don't... Behind me. I'm... There was... What? It's no use. You're me.
Oh. Game? Loading. Okay. What's happening? I can't see. I'm blind. What is happening? Okay, that was fucking weird.
Salve, friend.
Yoink. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Still alive, hell yeah. I wonder if I can get healed.
A golden bow. Just like a... Feeling alright? Of course, there.
Thanks.
That's
Isn't the great temple majestic?
All weapons are to be tossed into
Are
the
they?
chasm. Magistrate's orders.
Ah, you've returned. Do you... Me? You know, you remind...
Where are you going? Immediately you answer. I try.
Al Worth. The fellow who came... Come now. Surely you didn't think you were the only one here who... You see, my connection to the portal somehow preserves my memories from one loop to the next. Whether that was Proserpina's intention or... But I'm surprised you hadn't noticed. Here I was thinking he was a... And because of that fatal flaw, I watched him come through the portal. And when he finally saw the futility... not mo... And yet... So, you discovered my secret. Why? Isn't it... And why would I... You might want to think that through. If anyone... Oh, you understand. The only way you'll... And if I die, I won't be able to open the... You see, it was my actions that brought... That means... What you... Now, get out.
On your best behavior, I trust.
Ave.
I wonder.
Ave. It must. It'll be. Why do... As I... Well... Citizens?
I don't know.
It is time.
Arrows. Money. Really curious what's gonna happen. Was the last official guy to enter here for another 2,000 years before Al showed up. Yeah. Uh-oh. Did I soft lock it? I think I soft locked it. Oh, nope, there he is. Okay. Wait, why is he here, though?
Citizens, we have a quorate body of voters gathered here to elect the city's magistrate. The candidate
He said he was gonna drop out.
Sextus Sentius Imperiosus and Marcus Malleolus Gurges. As agreed, we shall dispense with ballots and candidates will abstain from voting. Let's make this quick. As I say your name, call your vote. I'll start with you, Horatius.
Sentius, of course.
Georgius.
Malleolus.
Dacius.
Malleolus.
Galerius.
I abstain. I'm just here to observe.
Virgil.
Malleolus.
Ulpius.
Sentius.
Rufius.
Malleolus.
And finally, Domitius.
Malleolus. Who else?
Citizens, you have made your decision. Your new magistrate is Marcus Malleolus Gurges.
Hail, Magistrate Malleolus. I said, hail, Magistrate Malleolus. That's more like it.
Thank you. Thank you. I am delighted.
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
Yeah, we just need to start the next loop.
It's almost as if you're trying to extend my lifespan.
Ah, they wouldn't let me turn him to gold. Okay. Apparently I can't have the other guy win, so I'm just gonna have this dude go and do all the things.
Salve, friend. Oh. Yulia. Poor Virgil. All right, let me see. What? I'll go.
Well, so it wasn't super obvious, but I tapped F5 real quick before I shot him. Just to make sure that if it did like fuck the game, I could just quick load to right before I shot him. Well, I guess now that we have her crown, I guess we should go and see what the god guy has to say. So Pluto. Hades. Osiris. Nurgle.
And here you are, alone. And what that they will prefer. I would recognize that anywhere. And yet my beloved still wears hers. What? You vile, despicable Why would you do such a thing? And worse still. You have put me in an impossible position.
Mm-hmm.
If I refuse, you will murder her. And yet, if I agree, I will lose my wager and return to Elysium humiliated and alone.
Yup, tough choice.
Perhaps you are cleverer than you appear, mortal. I do not see that I have a choice in this. Your treachery and savagery have opened my eyes like nothing I have witnessed in 3,000 years.
Thanks.
And now you have shown me your species' true colors. And I see that Proserpina was a fool to have ever believed in you at all.
Thanks.
This has gone on too long. It is time for me to let go of this form, of her, of all of you. But know this. If I abandon the wager and leave for Elysium, neither she nor your kind may ever ascend.
Yeah, okay. I don't care.
Because despicable creatures like you have no place there. The best I can do is return you to the land. I will have Charon make arrangements to ferry the others. But as for you, be aware you will be separated from the rest. Once this exodus begins, the events that brought you to this moment will never have taken place, and you will have created a paradox. What will become of you is difficult to predict, but that is the risk you have taken by interfering in the natural flow of time. Now, are you ready?
Yeah, let's just get this over with.
Our paths never cross again, mortal.
Well, you're going back to the place, and I'm just gonna be dead. So, fucking not worried about it, dog.
Oh. Hi there.
Seems much easier than winning the debate. I think I just found ending number 3.
I'm Al. Well, you know who you are. Oh, I'm fair fortunate. Apparently, they believe that an orc safe and because unfortunately, Galerius' account just sort of and did this. Anyway.
These Romans were crazy. There he goes, hammering nothing. Just wood.
Pause here for a moment and.
Good idea. If I got ending number 3, I'm very tempted to reload a save and then try to win the debate, but I'm gonna need your guidance because I'm not smart enough to figure that shit out.
But you're alone. Ah, why do...
Ah, I see. I thought you might. Well, now you know. I suppose you have questions.
I do.
You can just call. I do not. You can just call me Charon. I do not. Most ask. As you were. It means I am now. There is nobody else to ferry here. Nobody to keep you company. After. Perhaps what? Oh my. It means there. I see no point in keeping you here. But I have to ask one thing. That you keep this to yourself.
Look! Here comes Al now. Al! It's so good to
Kind of lost track. And there were.
sound you two.
Sounds good.
And you.
Been through this. Whoa, wait, 1 year later. Oh, shit.
Hey, you made it. It's great to see you again. I read your book, and what the critics said about it. I guess they weren't ready for your theories about the underworld. After everything you've been through, I thought you might appreciate. So after we got back to the real world, I started doing some research into the people mentioned in Galerius' tablet, and I found something strange. I'm sorry I've been so cryptic. I've been dying to tell you. I just really wanted you to see this for yourself. Why don't you head on down there? I'll catch up with you at the other end.
Oh, hello.
You're finally here. It's a crazy story. After you disappeared, Karen appeared and told us she was returning us. Even gave us some coins to help us start our lives over. Only, for some reason, she returned us to your world instead. Anyway, I know we only ever had that one conversation, and I wasn't even sure if you'd. I wanted to say thanks. Oh, I used Karen's gift to buy a farm in Umbria. Got a villa on it too, with enough room for Dooley, of course. It's hard work.
They would die so fast from all. Not if he used magic.
I'm my own man, and I wouldn't change it for the. I know. I can't believe my luck either. But we're engaged, and we're planning to get married next spring. Of course.
You're here. It's lovely to find. So I'm just. Galerius and I are engaged and expecting. We've just.
Ooh, dude, he was coming inside her. Now she's having a baby.
Dooley too, of course. It feels like the work. We're just so thankful. Oh, it's sweet of you to ask. She recovered nicely. In fact, she's here somewhere. See.
Fucking Dooley.
I'm the. Galerius said you're very nice. I live at Galerius and Equitia's house. They look after me now. Treasure? Oh, I forgot about that. I like my box now. Galerius got me a box.
Oh yeah, he has a treasure.
Bye-bye.
Hey.
Fucking of course.
Hi there, I'm her. I understand we have you to thank for giving us a second chance at life. And reunite.
The treasure wasn't real? Of course it wasn't.
I'm living up north and studying in the military. The world's still. I have the ones who pioneered our paths. Ah, you remembered that. Thank you. In the words of Epictetus, as those who rode remind. Thanks. He's not my. Oh, I see what you did. He had more trouble adapting than he got himself disqualified from the UFC, so he started some kind of underground blood sport tournament. Suppose it appealed to people's baser instincts. And they say he made some good coin, killing a bunch of men like. But his luck finally ran out, and his life along with it. You know what they say. Perhaps. And you.
I take it you're the Oracle. Actually, I changed my name to Cynthia. I didn't want to be associated with Sentius after what happened. I'm not sure if you heard.
Ah, they changed it. Nice.
Proserpina emerged from the Great Temple. She knew right away what none of us had figured out about that psychopath. He'd been keeping my little sister locked up in the upper but he's been dealt with. You know what? The important thing is, we'll... Anything I want. I'm a woman of means in a vast new world. I can go wherever and do. Of course, I mostly just stay in my villa and have my servant Alexa summon things for me, because it's just awful out there. Barbarian. He's still there, all alone. The last golden statue in the underworld. Trapped in a metal shell, slowly losing eternal torment.
Servant Alexa. Yeah, hey Alexa.
Then I suppose he got his... You too.
You're... Oh, of course, sorry. And I never got a chance to thank you for telling Galerius and, of course, getting me. Oh, I'm living in a house share in London with my wonderful girlfriend. And I'm studying English at Eventually, I want to travel the world and write about it. Turns out, it's about 30 times bigger than... Did you know there are entire continents roam... And
Yep.
Sorry, you already know all that, of course. I'm just so excited. I have noticed people from your time have no idea how fortunate they are. Last I heard, Malleolus kept insisting he was the last rightful ruler of the Roman Empire, and wound up being committed to a psychiatric. As for
Nice.
Claudia, she was always so viciously unhappy. Someone said she'd blown all her money on wine, trying to drink herself back to the... After the horrific way they treated Ulpius and me, I can't help feeling a sense of... What's that German word?
Schadenfreude. Yeah.
I couldn't agree more. Ugh. Someone told me she was boasting about getting her claws into some rich prince, and how she was going to be living the high life from even in your time life. Apparently he'd proposed before they'd even met. And last I heard, she'd bought herself a first-class one-way ticket to join him in some exotic place called Nigeria?
Ah!
Some people have...
Oh no.
Really? Huh. I feel
She got
better already.
scammed.
Thank you. I hope so.
You are here. Speaking of which, I wanted to say thank you in person. I'd say the gods smile on you, but I hear you drove the last of... I'm studying to get into medical school. As much as I resented the responsibility of keeping When it ended, I realized I missed it. So You too.
That was... okay. Less than I was expecting. The Hermit Philosopher!
I take it you're the oracle everybody's talking about. We have. I'm sorry, I don't remember. I never thought I'd leave that cave, let alone the city. And now I'm living in the 21st century. And it seems I have your catabasis to thank. I'm working as a consultant to the Faculty of Classics at Cambridge University, helping fill the odd gap in there. Not that I need the money, but I do love being a... My sincere...
My Greek brother.
Greetings. You must be the legendary oracle. I am reacquainting myself with Greece.
Hell yeah.
It's changed so much over the last 2,000 years, I barely recognize it. Perhaps one day, once I have seen all of this new Greece and sampled her delights, I will settle down in Santorini in a villa overlooking the Azure Aegean Sea. You too.
Hello.
I'm just so happy. Well, it's not like I have to work with all the silver Charon gave me, so I just do. Mostly that means baking for my friends and looking at memes while binging TV.
Hell yeah.
What a time to be alive. Thank you. You too.
Fucking memes, dog.
Good evening.
Hello there. Oh, hello. It's lovely to meet you.
I'm thankful that you're here. I was sure the person who drove off the last pagan god would have more important things to do than visit. But thank you for coming and for saving our lives. I'm living in Rome again, in a charming little flat by the Tiber. Not far from my old place. Oh, and I'm training to be a... After you sent Galerius to persuade Ulpius not to take his own life, I just want to spend the rest of my life helping people. Thank you. And you? Wonderful.
Greetings.
The crazy lady.
Thank you for your kind words and for liberating us all. In all the time I was in the underworld, I'm recovering. Octavia was kind enough to let me stay with her for a while, at least until I'm well enough to be... Ah, you remember that. I'm a little tired of Ovid, but that's all right. I have 2,000 years. I'm already up to the 19th century, and am quite enjoying the work of a fellow named Poe.
Edgar Allan Poe?
I may have found a kindred spirit. Men have called me mad, but the question is not yet settled whether madness is or is not the loftiest intelligence. And you?
Some soiree, innit? Ah, hello at last. You must be the oracle I've heard so much about. Listen, I wanted to express my sincere appreciation for what you did. If it wasn't for you, I'd never been able to sell all those useless old relics I accumulated. Whatever you did in that temple made me a very wealthy
You're welcome, it's fine.
of you. I took the money I made from selling my trinkets and started investing in the stock market. That's where the real money is now. In fact, I was hoping
unintentional.
the Oracle and Future Seer and all that, on which stocks I should invest in next. I can't decide between fossil fuels, tobacco, gambling and arms. What would you... Oh, don't be like that. You can tell your old pal Dacius.
DVD rentals. Broadcast. DVD rentals is the biggest thing to lose in money.
Oh, of course, yeah. I was just thinking the same thing. I'll go home and buy up as much stock as I can tonight. I'm gonna make a bloody fortune. Of course.
Get fucked, idiot. It looks like I missed a person.
It is an honor to finally... You know... Oh, of course. You are an oracle. I too would like to offer my thanks for releasing us from that place, and for your role in bringing us here. For a time, I returned to Alexandria.
Of how salty the character gets after his betrayal, right? I mean, I'm understandably salty.
There is nothing for me there. Instead, I have decided to follow the custom of your youths and backpack the world. It is a great adventure, and I have met many. I spent the first 25 years of my life avoiding the 42 sins that would deny me access to the afterlife. Now, I think it is...
Hell yeah, brother. Slut it up. This is what I'm talking about. Just don't murder anyone, please.
Indeed. Thank you.
Hello.
Are they a gay couple now?
I go by Rufus now. New start, new name. For telling Galerius how to... I probably would have lost my mind if it wasn't... Although, I think your people have a different name for it. Aspirin. Sorry, I'm no good with... I live with Virgil in Rotterdam, not far from where he grew up. It's very modern. Haven't decided what I'm going to do with my life yet. One adjustment. Good to know. Anyway, it was good practice for
security cameras. Yeah, fucking true.
You too.
It's so nice to finally meet you. I've heard so... I wanted to... And for helping Rufus come to terms with himself. He may come off a little gruff, but once you get past that... I'm studying to be an architect again, and living with Rufus in our beautiful flat in Rotterdam. Just down the river from Nijmegen, where I grew up. Of course, it's improved immensely since I was there last. Gleaming
I was gonna ask who the bottom was. Then you took it originally, and yeah. Obvious bottom is obvious.
How fortunate you are. You too, as Rufus said in his own laconic way. If you're ever in the Netherlands, we'd love to show you around.
Bottom. Top. Okay.
Hello there. Oh, I go by Gabriella now. I didn't want to be reminded of that monster every time I heard my own name. After you drove Pluto off, Proserpina came and released me, and that monster got what was coming to him. I'm living with Ulpius on a little vineyard in Umbria. It's even more wonderful than I dreamed it. I'm so grateful to you for making sure he's still with us. If you're ever passing through the region, I hope you'll come and you can try some of our very own wine. Thanks.
It's nice to finally put a face to the name. I understand I have you to thank for the way you just showed up out of the blue and stopped me from making a terrible mistake.
I technically let you jump off that cliff at least once.
I'm living with Gabriella in Umbria. Every day I look at her, and this extraordinary... So we're living each day to the fullest. And we end them all the same way.
Pretty sure like 3 to 4 times, but you know, sometimes.
Which the locals say
sometimes you just gotta let a man jump, you know?
Watching the sunset. Oh, and I... Thank you. You too.
There you are. I hope you enjoy. Now, there's one more person I wanted to introduce you to.
Find me.
Sorry if I frightened you. Just a little joke I've been saving for a long... Allow me to introduce myself properly. I am Proserpina, former goddess of the cycle of life and renewal, and now a regular mortal. I wanted to meet you in person, and thank you for freeing all these people. I hate to think what would have happened to us without your intervention. Indeed. Suffice it to say that while Pluto was controlling the eyes and ears of each golden statue, I was able to control their tongues and whisper to you when he was distracted. I am sorry my messages were so cryptic. There were only ever brief windows in which I could speak to you without being detected.
It happens.
I did. I may have given up my immortality, but I still retain my gifts as the goddess of the cycle of life and renewal. After witnessing Pluto punish countless poor souls over thousands of years, I knew this generation, so I tried to give them a way to buy more time. A second chance. Rather, as many second chances as they needed to avoid. So I whispered to Sentius in secret, telling him the prayer required to create a portal in my... I knew the danger of humans being corrupted by godly power, and so I put a safeguard in place. I required the creator of the portal to sacrifice their own life, so that it could only be used selflessly. What I did not anticipate is that Sentius would retain his accumulated memories from each previous day, and as a veteran soldier he had long since shed his fear of death. He quickly discovered that he could, in effect, prolong his own life indefinitely by exploit. Of course, once I had taught him the prayer, I could not unteach him. and there was little I could do but wait for someone like you to come along and see him for what he was.
That's what I'm here for.
Fortunate you came along when you did. I don't know what happened to him. I haven't heard from him, and I rather hope it stays that way. Oh, she inherited dominion over the underworld. Last time we spoke, she was working on a new world of some kind.
Interesting.
She wouldn't say what it was, but I'd be surprised if you don't run into her again. I imagine we all will.
Fair enough.
And you. Oh, and one last thing. Do you remember all those golden statues scattered throughout the city?
I do.
Good, because they remember you. Well done, my friend. Of all the heroes who ever journeyed to the underworld and returned, none came close to achieving what you did. Hercules, Orpheus, Theseus, and Aeneas would be proud.
Penis! There's penis. Oh, that was ending 404? Wait. I thought defeating him in the debate was 404. Just a different route to get there? Okay. What is 3 of 4 then? Oh, man. While my curiosity is spiked, it is also midnight. So we're gonna have to call it there. Recommend The Forgotten City to a friend. Luna did that. Or writing a review. I don't have any of those things. Well, except the email, but... Bought this game a total of 5 times at this point. God damn. Yeah, how do you do the... I almost want to look up, like, a speed run to see how to get the first ending. You said it was 2 minutes, right? Maybe we do that real quick. Maybe we look up... Hold on, let me do a thing. Let me do a thing. We'll go to YouTube. We'll do... Forgotten City speedrun. Developers react 20 minutes. What? Ending for any percent? No, hold on, wait. Ending 1. Ending 1, no commentary. 6 minutes. Fuck it. We'll do that. Okay. Close enough. Now, scooch. Make it visible. And then okay, no audio is coming through for that. I don't know how to make audio come through. Do I just... Maybe I don't need that. This is the world record? Okay, we'll do that one. Let me fix that. Alright, let me know if the audio is coming through or not. Transition. There we go. Oh, actually, Hold on, because that probably sounds all crazy. Hold on. I think what I can do is do this, and do this, and do this, and do this, and do this. And now... there we go. I figured it out.
If you're reading this, it means I've discovered the entrance.
Oh, they do the guy with the gun. Okay.
Entrance to an ancient Roman city, hidden deep underground. Its existence is long forgotten. All knowledge of it lost, except in the Latin inscription here. It reads,
Full screen that.
"You who wish to enter the city, step forth and be
Ooh. Fuck it.
Be judged. The virtuous shall be rewarded with eternal life in paradise.
Oh, my camera. Hold on.
Shall find themselves showered in gold, but in vain. For this shall be their final rest.
There we go. Now you can see my face.
The city have remained a secret for all this time. The people have survived down there, against the odds. It seems there's only one way to find out.
Dude, they're avoiding all the invisible walls. Hell yeah.
Somewhere on the other side. Consider this an invitation. Or a warning.
Fucking dive in that shit.
We shall suffer the sins of the one.
Just immediately clapped his cheeks.
Oh. The many shall suffer.
You just mashed through that. Hell yeah, dude. Do we try to speedrun this game one of these days? Maybe. Maybe. Fucking maybe. That was amazing. Oh, that was absolutely fantastic. Okay, let's find someone to raid. Without helping Scintilla just causes your character to get stuck down there and die. Well, I mean, it seems like if you killed him without doing anything else, it stopped the loop and freed you. It was like the super correct choice. Fuck it, we're gonna raid Patat. If you're not subbed, boom. If you are subbed, that's you now, Luna. Copy the correct message this time. Get out of the past. You're still in the city. Don't know the way out. Oh, alright, fair enough. You know, sometimes you just gotta be stuck in the city forever. It happens. Hey, there you go, Luna. Got the right message. It's gonna be less flashy on Patat's stream because she's lame, but it is what it is. Tell her I said that. Tell her I said she's lame. We're gonna raid Patat though. Where? There she is. Boop. Playing that good old Skyrim Oblivion Remastered. Hell yeah. Along with the raid message, also spam her, do the Dark Brotherhood, or we're no longer friends. There's the backup message. Okay. Oh. I didn't mean to click that button!
I think that word is just domain.